Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be doing something a little new, or not new, but it's something that I rarely do. I rarely use examples in my video, copywritten examples, but I think it's very important that I use this as an example for the question I'm going to answer today. So, fair use all around for the purposes of education. And that question is, what makes a good arrangement? So, what better example to use of a good arrangement than the best arranged track ever made? In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I am deciding that this is the greatest arrangement of a song ever. It is came out in 2003, and it's Marpicato and Ricardo Ferri, and it's the Alchemist EP, and the track we're going to be listening to is New Time, New Place. Amazing, amazing arrangement. Amazing track, too. So, yeah, only 54,000 views. That's crazy. But this is one of my favorite tracks. It has the greatest arrangement. And yeah, let's dive into it. So, it's a techno track, early 2000s techno, which was like, a pretty special time. It's when I was, kind of at the tail end of high school, I was getting into a lot of electronic music. And I wanted to be one of these guys. I wanted to make records like this. And mind you, I've only appeared on one vinyl, but, whatever. So I'm going to hit play and I'm just going to talk about everything. I'm going to scan through and we're going to listen to this together. So this is the greatest arrangement of any kind of track ever. New Time, New Place. Right. Typical techno thing at the start. I'm just going to fast forward. Okay, something really cool happens here. There's like a robotic voice and it decays, but it decays using bit reduction, which is really interesting and weird, and it sounds like it's white noise and it kind of dissipates. Check this out. Whenever it's coming in. Okay, yeah. You got the beat for mixability, that's fine. There it is. New place. I always thought that just sounded amazing. New place. All right, so like when you mix in, you get the New Time, New Place, which is very iconic. Like this will still work on a dance floor today. And then the drop is a little bit afterwards. Right, typical bass line. Well, not typical, but techno bass line. But then these interesting elements are added. Check them out. Bassline, the bass does a complete 180. Completely changes gears on you. Right, and these little elements up on top in the higher octave range. Right, and then you got like the little kind of whistly things up top. Here we go. All right, you would think that the main element of the track is going to start, but there's another change to the overall groove that's going to happen here. right? Goes completely into something awesome. But wait, there's more. I love those notes that just kind of randomly spaz out. It's just I don't know what that is, but it just sounds really cool. Okay, so for those that know this track, this lead is just incredible. It's incredible to witness this on a dance floor. It's incredible to hear this, and it just every time I hear it, just makes me grind my teeth. It's that powerful, and it's kind of it's like one of the Commodore sounds, basically, the SID chip. All right, so this is where like this really interesting thing called call and response happens. It's like where these sounds start to talk to each other. So there's the main brow brow, and then there's something else that's going to be added to kind of talk to it, and it's going to kind of arc over, and it sounds pretty cool. Check this out. I'll just play this until it hits. It's amazing. All right, so it's super cool because during the breakdown, it's like down, down, wow. It's like kind of like it's more gentle, and then when this kicks in, it's more aggressive. So it's the same synth, but it's like it's made to be more in the forefront. It's kind of like this track. What makes it so special to me is it's kind of it's not jarring, but it's constantly grabbing your attention. Like the bass line, there's like a note that'll just go over here, and like new things are constantly being added and taken away, and it gets better. It gets better even after this. Right, this goes on for a little while. Right, a little bit of a breakdown, and then it goes right back into it in like a really cool way because the track knows, and the track has a spirit. Not to be all, freaky deaky spiritual, but this kind of has its own consciousness, I think, for lack of a better term to describe it. It kind of comes out to this point, and then it goes right back in, because that is what the dancing bodies of collective consciousness want on every dance floor in the world this has ever been played on. Still the same energy. Right, and it comes right back in. And it's really special. And then something happens after this. Right, at this point, the DJ has a choice. And this is what Again, which makes it an amazing arrangement. The DJ has a choice to start mixing in something else and to tease another track. Right? He has the headphones on, he's bringing something in. Right? And right here, he's bringing something in. Right? And you can choose to like kind of fade it out, like do a spin back or something. And after this part, you think this is a new song. The dance floor for the first time thinks this is a new song. And then something happens at the end here. Right? Imagine a dance floor and imagine they're listening to this. There's like a new element, kind of like a sample and hold kind of saw sound. And then what happens in here is the greatest moment in electronic music. Well, one of the greatest moments. It is entirely the coolest thing ever. Right back in. Right? You wanted that to come in again. You wanted to come in so bad. It's like, oh, I want that. And then it kind of tricks you into thinking it's coming out. The DJ's mixing something else in, or he doesn't have to, but comes back in such a way that it's jarring, and you go, oh, here we go again. I can't believe this is happening again. And that's what makes it a really excellent arrangement. Like it's, written by guys who have, DJ'd long enough that they know that this would work. And they kept it interesting all throughout. Even the ending is different. I don't know, just sounds fantastic to me. It's one of my favorite tracks. And when I think about a good arrangement, or an exciting arrangement, or a unique arrangement, I immediately think of this track. Blew my freaking mind when I was however old I was. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you learned stuff. If you want me to do more of these, I probably could. But yeah, hope you learned stuff. Take care and have a good one.